Now, this is really cool because increasing the sensitivity of androgen receptors to testosterone, that is going to make it easier to build muscle, especially in your upper body. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Richardson. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about intermittent fasting and testosterone and some of the masculine benefits of fasting. If you're new here, again, my name is Ben Richardson. I am here to help men reclaim their masculinity by boosting their testosterone levels naturally through things like nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle decisions that they make. Over the past several decades, testosterone levels in men has been steadily decreasing by about 1% per year on average. So I am here to build a community of men who want to do something about that because it is a serious problem that our society faces. So if you're interested in becoming a part of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I do post videos every single week. So intermittent fasting is gaining a lot of popularity, and rightfully so, because there are a lot of benefits associated with intermittent fasting. And testosterone enhancement is certainly one of them. There are a few other factors that intermittent fasting can help out with on top of being a natural testosterone booster. So by the time you're finished watching this video, you'll have a few solid tips under your sleeve to start building more muscle and improving your testosterone output. Also, make sure you stick around until the end because if you miss out on any of these, you are not going to get the best and the fastest results. So about 5 years ago, I started using intermittent fasting mainly to lose weight, and that's certainly one of the positive benefits of doing intermittent fasting. It can be difficult to eat enough calories in a short eating window, and that's actually why people experience rapid weight loss when they do it. But throughout the years, I've kind of been curious as to what the effects of intermittent fasting and testosterone are, so let me go ahead and share what I have learned so far. Now, some of the less technical benefits of intermittent fasting include things like improved cognition and insulin resistance, as well as weight loss due to easier maintenance of a calorie deficit. I personally like to accomplish my most daunting tasks of the day in the morning because that's when I am actually in a fasted state and I can kind of take advantage of that improved cognition window because it really helps me stay focused on the task at hand. Intermittent fasting also increases androgen receptor responsiveness to testosterone. Now, this is really cool because increasing the sensitivity of androgen receptors to testosterone, that is going to make it easier to build muscle, especially in your upper body, because that is where men have the highest potential to increase androgen receptor density. And they also naturally have the highest density of androgen receptors in their upper body. If you haven't checked out my video on how to increase androgen receptors to build a massive upper body, check it out up here after you're done watching this video. But anyway, there was a Swedish study done that showed that a fasting period of 12 hours or more can increase androgen receptor responsiveness to testosterone by up to 180%. Another study conducted by the same researchers showed that testosterone increased and stayed elevated for 5 days after subjects fasted for 10 days, which is really a long time, so I don't recommend doing things that way, but it does illustrate the testosterone response to fasting for an extended period of time and then breaking the fast. Intermittent fasting also triggers a spike in human growth hormone after about 12 hours. Now, growth hormone and testosterone work synergistically together to improve overall body composition, aka lower body fat and more muscle mass. So you definitely want to be taking advantage of this boost in growth hormone because it does indirectly boost testosterone levels also. These hormone boosts are why I am such a huge fan of fasted workouts. So resistance training also does increase androgen receptor density as well as testosterone levels, and stacking this with intermittent fasting prior to breaking your fast can really give you an incredible window of triggering a lot of really good hormone responses due to your training. So doing a daily fast of about 14 to 16 hours should do the trick to reap all of the intermittent fasting testosterone benefits. You don't want to fast for too long though on a daily basis because your cortisol levels eventually will start to climb, so I'd stick to an absolute maximum of an 18-hour fast per day. There are little to no additional benefits in fasting for anywhere longer than 18 hours, so that's the absolute max. Now let me tell you about why you can use coffee to optimize your results here. So you can really take things to the next level with a secret magical drink that everybody knows and loves, and that is in fact coffee. The catch is that you have to drink this black because it won't have any calories that way, and you can drink it throughout your fasting window and you won't technically break your fast. But caffeine stimulates the activity of a protein called CAMP enzyme, which hosts the androgen receptors inside of cells. And that CAMP activity then stimulates another enzyme called protein kinase A, or PKA. This protein is responsible for regulating glycogen, sugar, and fatty acid metabolism inside the receptors, and it ultimately enhances the androgen receptor binding activity to testosterone and DHT. So the caffeine kind of triggers this whole cascade of events that ultimately increases androgen receptor responsiveness to testosterone. Pretty cool stuff, at least if you're a nerd like me. So with coffee, bonus points if you French press your coffee instead of brew it through a coffee maker. Reason being that French presses usually use metal filters to push the coffee grounds down to the bottom to separate it from the finished product, i.e. your coffee. And this metal filter won't filter out all of the good antioxidants that are in the coffee beans that a paper filter will. And those antioxidants have a lot of health benefits too. I'd recommend using an organic coffee because any chemicals used in the processing of conventionally produced coffee, those are also going to be floating around in your coffee that you are ultimately going to drink, and you don't want that happening. In general, I think foods and drinks that you consume on a very regular basis, you should buy them organic anyways. You don't want to be introducing any more toxins into your system than it's already taking on in our modern society. Another benefit of intermittent fasting is increased autophagy. So autophagy is an adaptive response to short-term stress. So it makes sense that this increases during a fasting window. And this is also why people experience enhanced cognition, because autophagy specifically within brain cells is significantly elevated. During autophagy, your body essentially uses old, weak cells to fuel the growth and maintenance of newer, healthier cells. Intermittent fasting also reduces oxidative damage done to the brain. One of the common symptoms of oxidative damage to the brain is a phenomenon known as brain fog, which many people are familiar with. That's another reason people experience such elevated levels of cognitive function during their fasting window. All in all, the best and easiest way to incorporate intermittent fasting into your routine is to just simply skip breakfast. Sip on some black coffee throughout the morning for about 4 to 6 hours after you wake up. Break your fast around lunchtime and then eat dinner like you usually would. This will create a large enough fasting window to reap all of the benefits of intermittent fasting without you having to fast like all freaking day long. And if at all possible, if you're into resistance training or working out, try to get some kind of workout in before you break your fast around lunchtime. It's not absolutely mandatory, but I'm telling you, at least give it a shot, because when you're in the zone like that and you have all this enhanced cognition, you really do experience this new level of focus in the gym. And me personally, I have seen a lot of my lifts slowly but very steadily improve ever since I started prioritizing fasted workouts into my routine. So give it a shot, see how you feel, see how it goes. I've had a really good experience doing this kind of training, and I do plan on continuing to train like this because I'm just such a big fan of it. So there you have it. That's how to use intermittent fasting to boost your testosterone levels naturally. Now, just using intermittent fasting in and of itself isn't going to skyrocket your testosterone levels the way you want to, so make sure you check out this video on how to optimize your testosterone levels by mastering the 3 biggest areas in your life that contribute the most to increasing your testosterone. But that's it for this video though. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm here to build a community of men who want to take action against the declining testosterone levels in modern men through things like nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle. Average men these days are weak, lazy, and undisciplined because of this decrease in testosterone levels. So if you want to rise above that, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be dropping content like this every single week. And turn the notification bells on too, so that you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. If you made it to the end, I appreciate the support. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Good luck using intermittent fasting to boost your testosterone levels. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.